guys, welcome back to my channel. Paige Howell here, or Teacher Linda at VIPKID. I am back with you today for a very quick Teacher Tip Tuesday. Today I wanted to share with you a book that I heard about, I think from some people that went to the Journey Conference in DC. He may have been a speaker, but anyway, I found this on one of the boards. Someone had posted about this book, and so I asked for it for Christmas. It was actually really cute. So my husband put on the tag to Teacher Linda. So my family calls me Paige, so that was very sweet because they do know that I am Teacher Linda to my students. But this book is called Young China. And why am I sharing this with you? I found this book extremely insightful, guys. There was a lot of information that I think will help you understand your students and their families a little bit better. For instance, I'm going to give you just some information, just some small tidbits that I've learned. Because I have to be honest with you. When I took this job at VIPKID, I had a few preconceived notions about China myself. I thought that they push their children very hard. China has a lot of people, and they produce a lot of things. There's a lot of manufacturing that goes on. Well, I've learned some different things in reading this book, and I think it will help you too, just as I said, learn more about your families. So one of the things that I learned, I'm going to put on my reading glasses here, is that in 1993, the annual income per capita in China was only $375. That was less than Rwanda. It was just a touch more than India. And it says a far cry from America's nearly 23,000 was the average income per capita in 1993. They were poor, guys. One of the other things I learned, one of the reasons that the Chinese, the grandparents of our students are typically shorter is because of malnutrition. Their country was in a lot of poverty, was experiencing a lot of poverty. Well, fast forward to now, and we see China is starting to have a booming economy. The other thing that I was really surprised to read was how hard it is for the Chinese students to get into universities over in China. So that's one of the reasons that they are pushing these students because in some provinces, only 1 in 10,000 students will be admitted to one of the universities. That's eye-opening to me. And one of the other things that was eye-opening to me was the other pressure that is put on boys. And we've always kind of heard about the boys having pressure on them. But in order to actually gain a wife, a boy has to own an apartment. Well, apartments are very expensive. So families are putting their children first, and they are putting their money into their children and buying them apartments. So families over there are taking their savings, investing in their kids, because their kids are going to be taking care of them, their parents. So it's important to them for their kids to get a great job. And I read that women don't want to marry a man that doesn't have an apartment. So that's important. Another thing that I heard, and I want you to, when you get this book, there's a term they use called parent eaters. I'm not going to tell you what a parent eater is because I want you to go and research what a parent eater is. I had no idea. But that's part of what this group of students, children, are going to evolve into. This is part of Young China. This is a different China. So I'm 50. So people of my generation, their children are living a very different life. And parents that are my age, they want so much more for their children. They're able to dream those dreams. So guys, that's it. That's all I wanted to share at this time. There's a lot of great nuggets in here The author of this book is Zach, I'm going to mess up the name, Detchewald. I have no idea if that's correct or not. He is an American that lived in China, so he has a lot of insights comparing American life and Chinese life, and he is a young professional. I also wanted you to know how important you are to these families and these students, to their future. You are helping shape the new China. Isn't that a great feeling? I know it is for me. I hope that I am bringing this world a little bit closer together by helping these students learn to speak English. Wow. So if you want, check this out. I did put a link below. It is on Amazon. I will get a small little percentage, guys. Actually, I don't get any percentages. I don't have enough viewers yet. I don't have enough likes or whatever that is in the YouTube world. But the link is below to make it a little bit easier for you. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope you will subscribe, and I hope you'll come back next week for the next Teacher Tip Tuesday.